Hello, everybody. There was something I meant to bring up on today's stream over on Badger Live Streams when we were doing the Rant Zerker that I thought was relevant, but I'm going to mention it here because I don't want today to pass without bringing this up. 4 years ago today, in 2019, one Alec Holowka took his own life because he couldn't handle the stress and pain that false allegations, or allegations, I'll say, made by one Zoe Quinn drove him over the edge. I learned about this because I was looking in my memories of other things that I had done on this day in previous years, and I have a tweet that I screenshotted when I was still on Twitter in 2019 by Alec Holowka's sister, Eileen Mary Holowka, and I'm going to display the screenshot here and read her message because I don't want anyone to forget what happened. A man committed suicide over a false allegation, or at least an allegation that he could not endure. So here is her tweet. Alec Holowka, my brother and best friend, passed away this morning. Those who know me will know that I believe survivors, and I have always done everything I can to support survivors, those suffering from mental illness, and those with chronic illnesses. Alec was a victim of abuse, and he was also spent a lifetime battling mood and personality disorders. I will not pretend that he was not also responsible for causing harm, but deep down he was a person who wanted only to offer people care and kindness. It took him a while to figure out how. Over the last few years, with therapy and medication, Alec became a new person. The same person he'd always been, but without any of the darkness. He was calm and happy, positive and loving. Obviously, change is a slow process, and it wasn't perfect, but he was working towards rehabilitation and a better life. In the last few days, he was supported by many Manitoba crisis services, and I want to thank everyone there for their support. I want to thank Adam Saltzman for staying up late working with us and reminding Alec that there was a future. My family has and always will be the most important thing to me. Please give us time to heal. We tried our best to support Alec, but in the end, he felt he had lost too much. I currently do not see a place for myself in games or on Twitter. I will not be looking at the responses to this post. I appreciate everyone who has reached out to me over the last few days. For anyone who is in a time of darkness, I encourage you to reach out for support. There are always people who will be there for you. And that is her message. I don't know the details of this person's life, but her brother committed suicide, and I think it's interesting that she still felt the need to let everyone know that she still believes survivors. And this survivor is Zoe Quinn. How true are the allegations? I don't know. Maybe you know in the comments, you can tell us, but it did result in this troubled man taking his own life. And also, it's worth pointing out some of the responses. So my screenshots also have responses from people on Twitter. I have two here. One is from Chakra Aligner, and they say, good riddance, LMAO. And another one from someone named Hibiki, and they say, hope he suffered. So just bear in mind that from what I understand about these accusations, there was no evidence and there was no police report. And yet we are supposed to just believe this. I don't want anyone to forget that false allegations do have consequences. Allegations have consequences. Sometimes there are just outcomes and sometimes they are not. So I wanted to share this so that people don't forget. Alec Holowka, please tell me in the comments what your thoughts are on this. Thank you guys so much for taking the time. I had to get this up today because this is when it happened. If you guys don't mind giving this channel a subscription, leave us a comment. Let me know what you think about this. Were you there for this? Do you remember this story or this event happening? Because this is kind of a Gamergate thing. And I hope that I will see you guys very soon. Thanks so much for spending time with me, and I'll talk to you in the next video.